Picture this: a skinny teenager from Portugal, stepping onto the grandest stage. Fearless, electric, unpredictable. Defenders didn't just lose to him, they were humiliated. His stepovers? Lightning fast. His acceleration? Unstoppable. His confidence? Borderline arrogance, but he backed it up every single time. This is young Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you want to play like a superstar, you need to study him. Not the Ronaldo you know today. Not the goal-poaching, composed finisher. No, I'm talking about the fearless, ruthless, take-on-anyone version of CR7. The one who made crowds gasp and defenders beg for mercy. But why should you play like young Ronaldo? Because he had everything a dangerous attacker needs: speed, skill, power, and the kind of mentality that makes a good player great. If you want to dominate in football, if you want to be the player defenders hate facing, you need to adopt his game. In this video, I'll break down exactly why young Ronaldo was so special and how you can start playing like him today. Are you ready? Let's go. Young Ronaldo wasn't just skilled, he was a physical phenomenon. The speed, the power, the explosiveness. He wasn't the strongest player on the pitch, but when he moved, it felt like he was built differently. He could go from standing still to full speed in a heartbeat. Defenders knew what was coming, but they still couldn't stop him. Why? Because his athleticism gave him an unfair advantage. But here's the thing, he wasn't born with it. He built it: relentless training, sprint drills, leg power workouts, core strength. He treated his body like a weapon, sharpening it every single day. So if you want to play like young Ronaldo, forget just learning skills. You need to move like him. You need to train like an athlete. You need to make your body explosive. Imagine this: you're facing a defender. He's watching your every move, waiting for you to make a mistake. Most players hesitate. Most players play it safe. But young Ronaldo? He thrived in these moments. He didn't just beat defenders, he embarrassed them. His stepovers were hypnotic. His body feints? Deadly. And when he went past you, there was no catching him. But here's the key: he wasn't just spamming skill for the sake of it. Every move had a purpose. He didn't wait for space. He created it. Most players fear losing the ball. Young Ronaldo didn't care. He was fearless. He attacked defenders over and over again until they crumbled. So how can you dribble like him? It's not just about knowing tricks, it's about mastering the mindset. You have to be aggressive. You have to take risks. You have to go at defenders with full confidence. Let's get one thing straight: skills don't make you a great player. Effective skills do. Young Ronaldo didn't just dribble for fun. He dribbled to destroy. His stepovers weren't for show. They made defenders freeze. His elastico wasn't a gimmick. It shifted his momentum in an instant. His chop? It left defenders chasing shadows. Every move had a purpose. Every trick was a weapon. He didn't waste time with useless skills. He used what worked over and over again until defenders had no answers. And that's the difference. Anyone can learn flashy moves, but if you don't know when to use them, you're just dancing with the ball. If you want to dominate like young Ronaldo, you need to make your skills dangerous. Young Ronaldo wasn't just a dribbler. He was a nightmare for goalkeepers. Left foot, right foot, inside the box, outside the box, it didn't matter. If he had space, he was taking the shot. And more often than not, it was hitting the back of the net. But what made his shooting so deadly? It wasn't just power. It wasn't just accuracy. It was the way he struck the ball. The knuckleball? A technique that made the ball dip, swerve, and move unpredictably. The driven shot? Pure power straight into the corners. The finesse shot? Perfectly placed beyond the keeper's reach. And here's what most players don't realize. Young Ronaldo didn't wait for the perfect chance. He created his own shooting opportunities. A quick chop, a sharp cut inside, one touch, and boom, goal. If you want to play like him, you need to shoot with confidence. You need to take risks. You need to develop a shot that terrifies defenders and goalkeepers alike. Most wingers wait for the game to come to them. Young Ronaldo? He controlled the game. He knew exactly when to hug the touchline and when to cut inside. He knew how to stretch defenses, how to find space, how to make defenders panic before the ball even reached him. And once he got the ball, he had options. Take on his man, burst down the line, cut cut inside and fire a shot. Every movement was calculated. Every position had a purpose. But here's what made him different. He never stayed in one place for too long. He was always moving, always scanning, always looking for the next opportunity. If you want to dominate as a winger, you can't just rely on speed or dribbling. You need to understand where to be and when to move. You need to position yourself like a predator, ready to strike the moment you get the ball. Talent will get you noticed. Hard work will make you better. But mentality? That's what makes you unstoppable. Young Ronaldo wasn't just physically gifted. He had an obsession with being the best. He didn't care about critics. He didn't care about mistakes. He trained harder than anyone every single day because he refused to be average. When he lost the ball, he chased it down. When he missed a shot, he took another. When defenders tried to intimidate him, he came back stronger. He had the hunger, the confidence, and the relentless drive that separated him from the rest. And that's what you need. If you want to play like young Ronaldo, it's not just about skills or speed. You need to develop an elite mentality, a mindset that says, I will outwork everyone. I will never back down. I will become unstoppable. If you want to play like young Ronaldo, you can't just watch clips and hope to magically improve. You need to train like him. Ronaldo didn't get to where he was by luck. Every sprint, every drill, every rep was designed to push him to be the best. His training wasn't just about football. It was about becoming an athletic machine, a force that could break down any defense. Let's talk speed. To move like Ronaldo, you need to master sprinting techniques, explosive starts, quick footwork, the kind of acceleration that leaves defenders in your dust. And then there's the ball control. Ronaldo's dribbling wasn't just instinct. It was honed with hundreds of hours of close control drills. You need to improve your touch, your ability to manipulate the ball in tight spaces. But it's not just about skills. It's about strength, and not just in your legs. His core strength helped him hold off defenders, make sharp turns, and explode out of pressure. You need to build the power and balance that will give you that edge. So, what have we learned? Young Ronaldo wasn't just a footballer. He was a complete athlete, a relentless competitor, and a player with a fire that couldn't be extinguished. His speed, his dribbling, his mentality, these were the traits that made him unpredictable on the pitch. And it's those same traits that you can start developing today. If you want to be more than just a player, if you want to be a force on the field, the kind of player defenders dread, then you need to train like him. Play like him. Live like him. It's not just about copying his moves. It's about adopting his mindset. The desire to always improve. The confidence to take risks. The willingness to push yourself, no matter the challenge. So, are you ready to become a version of yourself that's unstoppable? Start today. Train harder. Play bolder. And one day, you'll be the player everyone talks about. Let's make it happen. And that's a wrap. If you want to play like young Ronaldo, you've got the tools. Now it's up to you to put them into practice. Remember, it's all about hard work, fearless play, and that unrelenting mindset. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below on which part of Ronaldo's game you're going to focus on first. Stay hungry, keep training, and never stop believing in yourself. Catch you in the next video. Until then, go out there and show the world what you've got.